being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception. But this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Tennessee Titans. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
23.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And taken down just shy of the 40. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On play action, Lawrence. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a 1st down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Throws right side, and that's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Take right open.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground at 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Touchdown, Jaguars! A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. This defense for the Jags, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Titans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing. And they think the ball's out. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty.
Red on red.
Off play action. Lawrence. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Lisa 24. 13 left. Go, let's go. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain of 22. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Jaguars.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. Now Lawrence changing the play. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. The solid stiff arm. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
70 Timberwolves.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards.
As always, no rooting interest here. But that was pretty, wasn't it, to see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else, though, right?
Without a doubt, because they're the ones that often have created it.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd
Cowboy
and 6.
18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
Here's Ward. And into the end zone for Tennessee, touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team.
It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Second and 11. Now Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Okay.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
70 Timberwolves. Come on. 60 Maverick, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big play here as they strike for 31. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? And they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game. And we see a lot of big plays, as we just saw there. Normally, being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
19 Lions, 70 Timberwolves. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Now Ward. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Lisa 24.
13-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Chimere Dike now to return it. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it as they head out on the field for this drive. That whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Ready?
Ward. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Panther 11, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Ward now working out of the gun. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting a... Fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
70 Lions, Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Hurt. Reset.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
And it's Dragon 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey, Crash. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Got a man downfield. It's Tate. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Titans get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. Inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
7 Pirates. 6 the Eagles. 6 the Eagles.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First down. 1st and 10.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Viking 18. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down. It's brought in left side by Tate.
Number 17. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Okay,
Ball
ready,
on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Come 19. Let's go. 60 Bobcats. Panther 60. Let's go.
Ward to throw once more. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard
18 Cardinal.
line.
18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let go.
Throwing now, Ward. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Come on. 7 bucks. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Trap 60. Trap 60. Warrior 70.
Throwing is Ward. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Panther 60, 19 Lion. Ready.
To throw is Ward. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Ready. 65. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
Going for it, here's Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars continue to pull away here this first half. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for two here.
Hey, run.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. DK from his end zone. Dances by him. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
70.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 60 the block.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Set. Cougar 19.
To throw, here's Ward. And he rifles one incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
From the gun, here's Ward. Fires this quickly to Tate. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Let's go now. 18, run. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? 19, Tiger. 9, Buffalo 18. Here we go, here we go. 7, Viking 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Again, it's Ward. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
From the gun, Ward. Able to find his man, Kraft. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 30 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Warriors 70.
2nd and 6. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
19 Titans.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Lions.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Titans 29.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again. A big play there. 65 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle. And it will bump the lead up to 26. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this timing.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
37.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
3rd and 2. Lawrence going to move him around a bit. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. It's picked up by the Titans. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Well, number one on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Ward now. From the gun, he'll throw.
Short throw, he's got Kraft.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down.
Got it, ready? Viking 18. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. Ward. This is caught by Tate. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Trap 60.
Here's Ward.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Warriors 70.
2nd and 5. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Titans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
19 Charger, not Hawk 70, Hawk 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19, Cub 19. Ready?
Out of the gun, Ward. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Jaguars are going to have the football here at their own
35-yard line. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's go.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Lawrence going to fire that wide, complete.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And caught it up. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Lawrence now going to move him around.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game.
43.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. DK from his end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
70.
Ward. Over the middle, complete to Tate. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Ready? Cowboy 80. '79 Broncos.
Now Ward. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready, break. 19 Lions. Let's go. Cougar 19.
Ward now working out of the gun. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19.
At the 21-yard
18
line.
Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Looking to throw. Moore. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade and Lurican. And the Jags will take over possession here up at the 44. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Lawrence. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now Lawrence changing the play.
11. Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 17 yards out. And the Jaguars are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
The extra point splits the uprights. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
43.
Somebody got a joy. I ain't. Hey, somebody got a joy. I see what she's had. Watch him do it. He's a vibe outside, all from the music. They like, what he on? This is Alabama, nigga. Welcome home. This is not a zone. This is a revelation. How to get it. I can, baby. Teach you something new from new correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in the real hands, baby.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Ready?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
Cowboy 80.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Two yards to go, second down.
Tighten up. Back. 70 tip, 70 tip. Cougar 19, 19 tight. 70 ranges, 70 range. Dragon 60. Go.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Short throws, got Kraft. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Throwing now, Ward. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Here we go. 19 Lions.
Throwing is Ward. Over the middle, complete. That's Tate. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. A good pickup there, a 22.
18 Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Mustang 9. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Ward to throw once more. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
18 Rebels. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
To throw is Ward. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Jaguars are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Ward.
And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Same right. Red on red. Silver.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he could pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
He's going to try and go deep again.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's go.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
DK from his end zone.
Oh, able to avoid him.
And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And the timing a bit off that time as Allen falls to the ground.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
65, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We we've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And now off to the races down the right side. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. So here are the Titans now as they'll again go for two.
70 line. Warriors, 17. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. Mustang, 19.
To throw, here's Ward.
And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point
Some
conversion.
sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So for the Jaguars, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks.